Jesus Christ. You know what's you know what's funny about this, guys? I sold out of this for like $1.16. Oh man, that's so funny. Oh god, what is up, everybody? Welcome to Trades. We give technical analysis on different stocks in the stock market, as well as potential buy, hold, or sell opinions on these given stocks. I like to preface by saying that I'm not a financial advisor nor expert, so take what I say with a grain of salt. The reason that I started this channel is because a couple years back, I was about $30,000 deep in some medical debt, and I was very fortunate to have some close family, friends, and mentors that pushed me to work hard and invest my money. And I'm happy to say that not only am I now financially free, but I'm doing pretty well for myself at the age of 23. So, if I can pass along any of the information, resources, or tools that are given to me here in the community and make a couple people better off than they were before, that's all that I can ask for. Last, if you would not mind dropping a like on the video, it really does help support the channel, and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more content like this. Now today, we have an update on ticker symbol ADMP, Adamis Pharmaceuticals Corporation. Holy freaking filthy, man. Dang. You know, there's no way I could have predicted this would happen. I'm going to be honest with you. I got to be completely honest. I had no idea that this was going to happen. One of my friends over at the Discord here, his name is Mike. We call him Crew Guy. And he said, I'm holding this for $2. And I was like, I don't know, man. This is bleeding pretty bad. I mean, the charts, there was nothing that indicated at the end of the day this is going to happen. And then we just had this huge freaking green candle. And at this point, I was like, well, that's a chase. But I just don't feel comfortable doing it. And then from the peak here at $1.70, you still could have made like a 50% margin, which is just nuts. Anyways, we're going to talk about ADMP, the 1 month chart, as well as the 1 day, 1 minute chart, both macroscopically and microscopically. And we're going to give you guys some different opportunities to make money here if you are interested in doing so. I have 3 different indicators pulled up, which are the RSI, the Relative Strength Index, anything over 70 is overbought, anything under 30 oversold, the 200 EMA, which is the Exponential Moving Average, and this is just a price action valuation trend line based over a 200-day moving period, and then the 15-day VAMA, which is the Volume Adjusted Moving Average. Some brokerage accounts won't offer this. You might have to use the VWAP or the MA, but this is just a price action based valuation trend line over a 15-day moving period, adjusted accordingly to the overall volume in a stock. I do also have a Fibonacci Retracement, which is a very easy tool to use. You just simply place the base at the beginning of the run-up and the top of it at the top of the run-up, and it gives you a solid retracement, an idea of what you can expect for a price correction. So we'll talk about what that looks like. We'll talk about the overall volume going into the stock, the RSI indicator, and then change it over to the 2 day, 1 minute chart and give you some perspectives there. Potential entry points, exit points, the whole 9 yards. So let's just get right into the video. But first, I just want to give a quick shout out to the guys over the Patreon. Thank you guys so much. I think we are over 500 members strong now. It's absolutely insane. I can't believe the way this is all taken off. So I really do appreciate the support. They'll have access to the private Discord, as well as real-time insight to my personal trading. And there's a lot of good stuff in here, guys. We got SPAC plays, short-term plays, mid-term plays, long-term plays, investing assistance, chat and questions. So if you're interested, there is a link to the Patreon in the description box down below. Now, if you're not familiar with what ADMP is, I'll just read you a quick description off. They're a biopharmaceutical company which engages in the discovery, development, and sales of pharmaceutical, specialty biopharmaceutical, and other drug products. It offers Symjepi, product for the allergy, respiratory, opioid overdose, and erectile dysfunction markets. And I think the reason we saw this run up, this article was posted at 6:43 a.m. on January 22nd, which I think was today. So this must be a different time zone, but I'll just read this off quick. Today's Daily Dose brings you news about the effectiveness of Lilly's Bomlanivimab in reducing the risk of contracting symptomatic COVID-19. I'm sorry, that was probably so painful to listen to. Among residents and staff of long-term care facilities. Executive changes at BioNvax Pharma. Regulatory update on genetic technologies COVID-19 PRS test. Adamis Symjepi. Products being made available in the Walgreens Prescription Savings Club. I think this is exactly why we saw that. Adamis offers Symjepi in Walgreens Prescriptions Savings Club. And I think that is why we saw this very, very steep run-up. That was such a filthy run-up, guys. God dang. I was jumping up and down watching this. It was absolutely insane. So let's just talk about the charts here. That is why we saw the run up, and to me, this seems like one of those buy the hype, sell the news kind of plays. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's why I sold out when I did. You know, I would have been smarter of me to sell out at $1.60 for sure. But I'm happy walking away with profit anytime that I make profit. Right? That's the way the stock market works. It's good to nickel and dime, add it all up over time. But you know, I thought this was a sell the hype play. Or sell the news play here, buy the hype, sell the news, and it was bleeding down, and I sold at literally the exact bottom, which is outrageous. This is literally what I sold at. I sold like right here at $1.16. And immediately after that, it just starts slowly climbing, and then bam, off to the races. That's how it goes. But I never regret taking profits. That's just how I am as a person. I'd rather nickel and dime and miss out on a run up than nickel and dime and then I had the chance of losing all my money. So, you know, if we look at a quick retracement here, I think, let me just take a quick peek at what it retraced at last time. And it was this 61.8% mark. So if we take it from the base of this run up here, I would expect to see a very similar retracement, but it's not guaranteed, right? So I think anywhere between $1.54 to $1.76 is where you're going to see this retrace to. And $1.76 does look like it's an acting level of resistance. So I think it's probably likely that you'll see that act as a level of support in the future. So watch for a pullback to that $1.76 mark if you are looking to get an entry into the stock. I do suggest taking profits if you haven't already. Of course, do your own due diligence, make your own risk management. I have gotten chewed out by people in the comment section for telling people to take profits, but you know, this does seem like, especially those biopharmaceutical companies, the best bet does seem to be to sell the news and buy the hype. So I think that was some pretty huge news. You were given another opportunity to make some insane money. This is another grand slam hit. I'm so pumped. So pumped, guys, that we've been hitting these. This is actually really cool. We've been hitting a lot of really good stocks, guys. We hit ADMP. We hit it off with Bio. We hit it off with JagX. We hit it off with Anuv. We're going to hit it off with Zome. We've been hitting it with CTRM. Everything's just popping lately, and it's really fun. It's really fun to watch everybody making money. So that's how that's looking on the 1 month chart. We do have a very nice fat gap between the 15 VAMA and the 200 EMA in extremely overbought territory. But historically speaking, and honestly, what I like to see is this didn't correct very harshly from the last run-up. This correction was only down to about 40 on the RSI, which is not extremely oversold. It's oversold nonetheless, but not terribly. So I do like how that looks. And honestly, it looks like it might continue to run here in the regular market hours, or the pre-market at the very least. So it's not looking bad. If you're up a pretty decent margin on this, I think you're looking pretty decent. I think worst case scenario, you see a correction down to $1.52 or so, maybe $1.76 more realistically. But if you got in anywhere back here, you're sitting absolutely fine right now. I'm very happy for you guys, and I'm glad you're able to turn a good profit on this. There's another freaking grand slam hit out here at Trey's Trades, so I'm so pumped to see that happening for everybody. I know I've got less energy than usual today. I'm kind of bummed. I'm moving from Minnesota. It feels weird. I've lived here for a very long time. I'm moving out to Oklahoma today, and just feels weird, guys. You have to excuse me. I'll be back to my regular energetic self in a day or two. Anyways, if we look at the 2-day 1 minute chart real quick, we do have what appears to be a small head and shoulders pattern, and I always give it straight as I see it. This is just exactly what it is. It's a head and shoulders pattern, which is typically a little bit bearish, but it is a stair-stepping head and shoulders pattern. So that bears a little less weight to me. I'd say this is a pretty weak head and shoulders. So take that for what it is. We do have a little bit of a double bottom out right here. I like calling these the George W, but I'm not going to be able to say that because it doesn't look like a W this time, but it is definitely there. So that is another thing. And here in the pre-market, it does look like we're still on the move, which is so insane. The volume's dying off a little bit. We had some pretty insane volume in the after hours yesterday. So if you see that kind of volume coming around again in the morning, I would expect to see some pretty harsh. Man, look at this. The volume was higher in the after hours than it was during the regular day. That's just insane. That is so wild. If you see a sort of volume like this throughout the regular day today, I would expect another hard push to push this thing up, maybe to $2.50, $2.60, or at least retest this previous high at $2.65. I do think it is very possible, but more likely you're going to see a correction down to that $1.75 to $1.55 range. So I just want to prepare you guys for the worst, hope for the best. That way you can ride it out however you want to do. So that's what I have for the update on ticker symbol ADMP. If you guys enjoyed the video, please drop a like. It really does help support the channel. And consider subscribing if you'd like to see more content like this. And lastly, I do have an affiliate link in the description box down below for Tubebuddy. Now, Tubebuddy is an SEO optimization website. Man, did I squeak much or what? That I personally pay a $9 per month membership for. And it's highly what I attribute growing from 0 to 11,000 subscribers in just over a month. So if you're a content creator or looking to become one, I could not recommend it highly enough. It is a great tool to help get your videos into the eyes of your intended audience. And if you do use my link, I'll receive a commission off of your purchase at no extra cost to you. So it's a great way to support the channel. And if you're not interested, that's totally fine. I just appreciate your support by taking the time to watch my videos. So that is what I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching, my friends, and I will see you all next time. Peace.